Yes, we need to be right here.
All right.
Yeah, who's going to be a singer?
Dum, dum, da-dum. Dum.
Oh.
Who gives this woman's hand? Face each other. Take a deep breath. We'll begin the celebration with a short reading. Now you will feel no rain, for each of you will be shelter for the other. Now you will feel no cold, for each of you will be warmth to the other. Now there will be no loneliness, for each of you will be companion to the other. Now you are two persons, but there is only one life before you. May beauty surround you both in the journey ahead and through all the years. May happiness be your companion, and your days together be good and long upon the earth. And that was a Native American wedding blessing. Bryon and Sara, today you have come here as best friends, and you come here bringing with you all of the love in your hearts, your hopes, and your dreams of a future together. Realize how very fortunate you are to be standing here together, knowing what it means to love and to feel someone else's love in return. Every day that you spend together is a gift. So treat each and every single day that way, and never take for granted one moment together. Always begin your days in the best way that you possibly can. Turn to each other as you greet each new morning, each new chance you have to see the sunrise together, and say to each other, I love you. Because you can never say those words enough to each other, and you certainly can't ever tire of hearing them. So say them often and with full meaning from your heart. And if you ever find yourselves maybe not having the most perfect day, a day where things don't go as planned or they're not going your way, and your temper gets the better of you, remember that you're only human. You're allowed to have a bad day once in a while. But it's how you handle those stressful moments together that really shows the strength of your marriage. Be quick to forgive one another. Have patience without measure. And keep peace in your hearts even when it's difficult. So continue to be best friends. Be thoughtful and honest. Be loyal. Give of yourself and your heart completely without any strings attached. And no matter how busy your days get, make time for each other. Don't lose your sense of fun and adventure. And just because you're married doesn't mean you can lose your manners with each other. Always say please, thank you, excuse me, and yes, I'm sorry. Because good manners never go out of style, especially with each other and in your own home. And lastly, hold hands as often as you can as you walk through this beautiful life together. Ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here today on November 13th, 2015, to witness the rites of matrimony, joining Bryon Christopher Brightman and Sara Nicole Hine. By the authority vested in me as Justice of the Peace and by authority of this license issued by the State of Texas, County of Fair, I announce that this union is sanctioned and duly authorized. Bryon, do you take this woman, Sara, to be your lawfully wedded wife? Do you promise to love, honor, protect, and cherish her in sickness and in health, in good times and in bad? And do you promise to forsake all others and keep yourself only unto her for so long as you both shall live?
I do.
Sarah, do you take this man, Bryon, to be your lawfully wedded husband? Do you promise to love, honor, protect, and cherish him in sickness and in health, in good times and in bad? And do you promise to forsake all others and keep yourself only unto him for so long as you both shall live?
I do.
Yes, we did. We have a house.
Okay. You can start getting your house.
Should I say this?
If you want to. The wedding ring is an outward symbol of everlasting love. And these rings should serve as a constant reminder to each of you of your love for one another, your commitment to each other, and of your union here today as one. Placing on her left hand. And at this time you can repeat your vows.
Alright. Now you're gonna cry. You're gonna lie.
You're gonna cry.
I got it. Alright. I, Bryon, take you, Sarah, to be my wife. I promise to create and support a family with you in a household filled with laughter, patience, understanding, and love. I vow to not just grow old together, but grow it together. Alright. I will love you faithfully through the difficult and the easy. I will be by your side to share with you your happiness and your success, and to comfort you in times of sorrow and disappointment. As your companion, I will seek to be open and honest with you, to forgive you as Christ has forgiven me, and to always remind me of the Lord's plans and promises. Here you go. I said you were going to cry, so I was. I will also try my hardest not to get annoyed with you when you whisper in my ear in the movies. I will also make sure your car is on point when you let the check engine lights come on. I will also not sigh when I see you wearing my clothes, unless it's Captain America. You are my perfect storm. I will love you and make you angry at times. The anger might be on purpose just because you're gorgeous when you make your puckered face. So from this day forward, I will forever devote my love and life with you.
Okay. Bryon, I promise to love you with my whole heart for the rest of my life. I promise to get so good at naming titles of music that maybe one day I might even beat you. I promise when times get rough, I'll hold your hand and weather the storm. I promise to push your buttons just like I always do. I promise to stand by you no matter what, and I promise to love Bubs just as my own. And I will do that for the rest of my life. Just like our song says, I'll never stop trying, I'll never stop watching as you leave, and I'll definitely never stop losing my breath every time I see you looking back at me. I felt very lucky to say I fell in love with you, but I feel a million times luckier to say that I get to spend the rest of my days loving you. You are my life, my love, and my only.
Bryon and Sarah, may your love for each other grow to be as strong as the metal from which these rings are made. And may the light of your love shine on those around you, especially on those who are here celebrating with you this afternoon. But keep in mind that a good marriage is not automatic. A good marriage must be created. In marriage, the little things are the big things. It is never going to sleep angry. It is standing together and facing the world no matter what. It is speaking words of appreciation and gratitude. It is having the capacity to forgive and forget. It is a common search for the good and the beautiful in life. It is not only marrying the right person, it is being the right partner in return. Last deep breath as a single person. Bryon and Sara, because you have consented and agreed to join your lives today together in matrimony, and have pledged your love and your faith and your trust in one another through the exchange of these rings, the joining of your hands, the joining of your hearts, and the pledging of your vows to each other, I now pronounce you husband and wife. What God has joined, let no one tear apart. Amen. Kiss your wife.
Take those, Bryon.
Parents are here.
Get a room.
Ladies and